Musician.
So can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. Yeah. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. Yeah. Can't go on without you. So 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 can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. Yeah. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. Yeah. Can't go on without you. So so so
This guy. Yo, amigo. You can hear me? All right, read out this. Amigo.
Yo,
All right, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. What go down, ho?
not much. Watching the second half of the game.
You ain't got no video?
Hmm.
You got no video? There you go. There you go. Hold on, now let me fix my goddamn camera. Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Boom. I'm gonna put my boy in here. Put my boy in here. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I wanna put y'all on the motherfucking new show. Boy, I just found this new show. It's a Russian TV show, nigga. Bro, that hoe goes so hard, bro. Man. It go. I'm gonna talk about it later, but nigga, that hoe go hard than a bitch, bro. I watched the whole first 2 episodes with subtitles on that bitch. I had to go to the actual Russian website to find that shit, nigga. It's this YouTube guy who fucking like covers weird stories and shit like that.
On YouTube?
Yeah. That's how I found out about this episode of Twilight Zone. You know, they got a new Twilight Zone now. And
Yeah, yeah.
so Jordan Peele, like the host or whatever.
Mhm.
And it was one about this town who like they found at the in the attic of the church, it was like a replica of the town. And like
Mhm.
whatever you do to that replica will actually happen in the town.
Oh,
Like
shit.
yeah, some crazy ass shit. Like they had an asshole mayor and who was trying to claim that like he was responsible for all the miracles that was happening, even though it was a dude up in the attic like fixing everything. And the mayor was trying to say credit, so that nigga got a rock and threw it on the mayor car in the model, and an asteroid in real life came and hit the mayor new Camaro. Like that shit was funny.
There's a there's a movie. I don't know. I found it like on Facebook. It be showing like random movies, but like in like five.
Hold on, why you cut off? I lost your volume. Why did I lose your volume? Hold on, I'm gonna call you back. Hold on. What the fuck, mate? I still ain't got no volume on this nigga. Oh, got you. Can you hear me?
I can hear.
All right, yeah. I tripped out. My bad. It was my fault. Go ahead. What you saying?
Oh, so it's a movie, and the dude, I guess he's like God. He has like this table, and he's just like watching like the whole city just play out. And then he just like gets mad, and he tells like he has like a butler, and like the butler, he like makes whatever he wants happen. So he's like, start a fire in the building, and so they start a fire, they strike lightning or some shit, and they just like start a tornado, and all of that shit is happening like on a little table. I was like, damn, this is crazy. I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
But they said it's fun, but that was like the most interesting part because it's like a whole bunch of stories put into one movie or some shit.
Yeah, man, I love like different concepts, man. Just like weird concepts, bro. That's why I love Black Mirror so much, man. Like you hit me with a peculiar concept and you do it, half decent, nigga. I'm there.
Yeah. Black Mirror was dope. That shit got crazy though.
Bro,
that shit
man, that shit was
that
so
shit
good.
became real life almost.
Bro, yeah, for real, ain't much else they can do, nigga. They like that nigga, he's like, man, I can't make no new videos because the shit happening in real life. Cut your video on, ho. I lost you when I had to call you back. Okay, that boy drinking a brew out the glass, boy. How you know a nigga trying to get drunk? Nigga trying to get drunk, nigga. Hey, you want that hoe to go down smooth? Yeah. Say, man.
Who?
Say, man, that boy Caleb Plant, man. That
Man,
boy Caleb Plant, man. I knew
I
he
was
was
too busy
finna.
watching the Combosa fight. I should have switched over to that fight.
I was watching both of them hoes. They was happening. They wasn't really happy. They was like kind of staggered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like it was like 4 or 5 rounds overlapped.
Well, I didn't know they were. I didn't know who you was talking about until you showed me the knockout. I was like, oh, that white boy.
Yeah, he fought Canelo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I know him because he fought Canelo and lost. But that nigga really he real cold though. He straight. And I just didn't like the way old dude was acting in the weigh-ins. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas be like trying to get too close to you and act too tough and shit like that, and then turn to the side and try to put their elbow all in your face and shit. I hate
Yeah, I
that
hate when
shit,
they
bro.
do
That's
that
some
to their beer.
that's some fucking weak ass shit, bro. Like nigga, you acting like a bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you got beef, you got legitimate beef, then you know what I'm saying. Keep that energy. You know what I'm saying? But like he ain't got no beef with that nigga like that. He was actually had went and made a video talking about how Caleb isn't like sportsman-like. He's always trying to act tough and such and such. Everybody else I can have a conversation with outside of the ring and such, but he's always trying to be too tough and all this here and that. I'm like, bro, that's exactly what the fuck you did at the weigh-in, nigga. Like, that dumbass shit. That just let me know you scared, bro. That let me know you scared, in my opinion.
He was trying to talk all that stuff to intimidate that nigga.
Yeah, and Caleb kept his motherfucking, kept his composure. I like, bro, Caleb finna drop this nigga, bro. He finna drop this nigga, bro. Ain't no way he finna let him do it like
that. He was waiting them Freddy Cougar kicks.
Bro, them hoes nasty. Them hoes nasty. Let me pull them up right quick.
Yeah, them shoes are badass, man.
Bro.
I forgot how much they say like the actual shoe that came out retail for a couple bands.
Bruh. Oh my goodness, nigga. Look at these hoes. Yeah, them hoes right. Them hoes right. Look at that boy. Ugh. Bro, that knockout was so disgusting, bro. Did you see the highlight of it?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, where he hit that nigga low in the body, bop, and then came up top and bow, bro. My goodness.
And they start digging the nigga grave. That's
Bruh.
fucked up.
Bro, that was such a beautiful execution. What'd you say?
So then he started digging that nigga grave. I was like, but that's what he get for talking all that shit.
Yeah, for real. Nah, for real, nigga. That's why I say, bro. That's why I had Caleb, simply because I ain't even know the other nigga. Like, I ain't never seen the other nigga box. I don't know what his skills is and nothing. I like, man, fuck that. He finna get that knocked out, bro. I don't like this nigga. That shit weird, bro. Don't act weird, my nigga.
They were kind of saying that about the undercards and under the Haney fight. They're like, we got a whole bunch of like dudes that don't let their record fool you. They 12-0, but they ain't fought nobody. I was like, damn,
Right.
That's blatant disrespect.
Right, that's another conversation in the boxing world, bro. Cause like Floyd kind of fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody, like, your career pretty much over with if you get one L on your record. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody trying to be so fucking cautious and shit with they opponent. Like,
Look at this dude. Nah, man, fuck all that shit. You gotta just go out there and box, man.
yeah, so it's depriving us of the fights that we really want. You know what I'm saying?
And then by the time you get the fights, these niggas is washed
Yeah,
up.
it's
One
not
of
the
them is
same
washed
fight no
up.
more. It's not the same fight no more. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't at the top of their game no more.
Now, like when it comes to like Floyd deserved to do that. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, he had offered Pacquiao a fight earlier, and then he ain't take it. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up being way later with the Pacquiao fight. But at that point, Floyd had earned the right to fight this nigga on his own terms when he fucking wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't really earn the right to do anything until after he beat De La Hoya. That's when everybody
Right.
really
That's when he
started.
became the dude. That's why he took
That's when he stopped being pretty boy and he became money.
That's why he took the lower end of the B side of that fight. He got paid like half if less than what De La Hoya got paid. He took a huge pay cut on that one.
Yeah.
They like,
And I think De La Hoya for a minute. I think Floyd was under Golden Boy for a minute. I think.
Was he?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know about that.
But I think so.
I don't know about that. That'll be news to me. It didn't matter either way though, because they was in agreement, and Floyd knew how to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was like, "I'm gonna take the L on this one. I'm gonna take the 60-40, 70-30, whatever the split was, and I know if I beat him, I'm finna be the dude after this. I'm gonna be the catch after this." And that's exactly what happened. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
And if he lose, Oscar got 2 more years maybe before he was out the game.
Right.
So Floyd was going to be on top regardless. That was going to be his big ticket in.
Yup. So he played the game perfectly, but it's just like now, dudes are trying to play that game far too early, bro. Like you're not
before they even prove themselves.
right. You're not even fucking there yet, bro. Like what the fuck, man. So it's like niggas playing scary and shit, bro.
Who's fighting now? Who's fighting now? Because they said uh it was a heavyweight elimination, right?
Yeah, it was a title
For
eliminator.
one.
It was a title eliminator.
Was the plant one too a title elimination?
Actually, I think it was. Actually, I think it was. If not, the girls that fought before them, or I might be getting confused with the girls fight.
It was because it was a whole. I know the one before Haney. That one was also a title
Right,
elimination or
right,
some
right,
shit.
right, right. That might be what I'm thinking about. I can't remember.
It was a
I
whole
know
bunch
it
of
was a
title
co-main that
eliminations.
was a title eliminator. Oh, yo, Wilder did his goddamn thing though, boy. Wilder did his goddamn thing. Boy, you seen that highlight?
Boy, that boy's eyes was gone.
Bro, did you see how he hit him? He was moving backwards and kind of just clipped that nigga, bro. Like he didn't even like come out more than like 6 inches to throw that motherfucker. Bro, do you know do you, bro, and he knocked him
But
out
he
like that?
but that's his sparring partner. He was just waiting for that nigga. He been knowing this nigga for like the last 6 years.
Man, sparring partner or not, bro, the way he knocked that nigga out, bro, and he barely hit him. Like he barely
Oh,
hit
but
that nigga, bro. Oh
I
my.
already I knew he was gonna knock him out because of the way he was
I knew he
precisely.
was gonna knock him out because he Deontay Wilder, nigga. Like Hellenius
No,
ain't
but
no
I
gym.
knew it was gonna happen soon because he was just like picking his spot. He wasn't like out there with
He
where
got
he
too
just be trying.
aggressive. He got too
He wasn't
Hellenius
getting
just
too
got too
aggressive like
aggressive.
in the other fights. He was just waiting for that dude. He was trying to find that right spot because I kept watching him.
I
I was like,
I
oh, he
I
gonna.
I wanted to say I kind of wanted to say that too. That it looked like he was being a little bit more decisive, but I didn't get long enough of it to really just
Yeah,
stand down on that. So I don't
one
know.
round ain't one round ain't enough because you never know. The second round he could have
Wasn't
gone
even a
back to
one
being old
round.
regular
Wasn't
Wilder.
even one round. But like yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like so, I didn't really. I did notice that he looked a little bit more decisive, but that's kind of how he starts. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of he done that before. It's just ain't nobody been dumb enough to go at him full. You know what I'm saying? Full weight on their front foot like that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas wasn't doing that to Deontay because they know better.
That white boy, he's like, I want to win.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I think he about to retire too. They were saying he only got a couple more
He
fights left.
retired. He
Oh, he
retired.
retired.
Yeah, he went back in the bro. Deontay Wilder, bro.
Yeah, I said,
Deontay
why
is
he
too
got killed.
much, bro. He is too much, Miguel. This nigga talking about man, it
Hamster
just hurt me.
finally helped me.
Bro, man, it hurt me to see you down there like that, cause you my brother. Cause you my brother. Like, bro, I hated to see you like that in that position, bro. Like it's so it's so cringy, bro. Cause
It's so
like
cringy to watch.
like nigga, like dude, that was boxing. You knew this was a possibility. Don't sit here and try to mother me, nigga. Like, what is you doing, dog? Like, like nigga, you making it feel more awkward and make me feel
Yeah.
more bad about the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you feeling
Like,
kind of sad and like when you was a kid, like you about to cry and somebody ask you what's wrong, and then that shit just make you cry. Like nigga, get your bitch ass on somewhere with that shit, bro.
why you making me bring up these feelings? I'm trying to repress them right now.
I think Deontay the one who started crying. Like, bro, like nigga, chill out, bro. This nigga be doing too fucking much. I love Deontay. Don't get it twisted, but this nigga is
Nah, he
retarded.
just cringy to watch,
This
man. He
nigga
just
is
cringy to
dumb
watch.
as fuck, bro. He means well though. He means well. He's got great
Yeah,
intentions. He's a great dude. He really is a great dude. He means well. And although
yeah.
most of his cheating allegations were bullshit, Tyson Fury did cheat. But you know what I'm saying? He ain't have shit in his gloves and all this other shit you talking. He ain't spike your water and shit like that, nigga. But he did cheat, you know, so whatever. He has the right to be disgruntled a little bit, but nigga, stop with all the fucking excuses, man.
What he cheat with the gloves?
Tyson Fury can't fight anywhere but in his country because they ban substance in his system. You
What
heard?
band or something?
He pissed dirty, nigga. And like you ain't heard about this shit, bro. His whole family, the whole Fury family, Tommy Fury, his daddy, them niggas can't travel outside the country to do any boxing. Like nobody's doing business with them niggas. So his next fight gonna have to be right there in his hometown or whatever, in his home city or whatever, in his home country.
Was it? supposedly he could his little brother got the okay to fight uh the Logan boy,
No,
but
that didn't
supposedly he
happen.
had the okay
Nope.
last he
Nope.
had the okay last time and they got revoked and now they got it scheduled again.
No, see, that was okayed before the Tyson Fury thing popped up and they got banned from countries and shit like that. Like, I think suspended from whatever the shit may be. Like, yeah, that was like one of the reasons why I was called off too. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas can't go nowhere and fight nobody.
What they got like a banned substance that they created or what?
No, they just got popped with a banned substance, and like on top of it, it's like some mob shit going on. That's what made it like the ban happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they like some, that nigga daddy like a mobster or some shit, bro. Like,
Well, yeah,
so
because the gypsies is like a it's
they,
like an
but I
actual
mean, his daddy like one of them niggas, bro. Like one of them dudes or some shit like this. So like they popped them
no, what
boy.
like gypsies they like yeah I mean they
I'm
like a
telling you,
race
his
and they
daddy
gang
means
each other.
something, nigga. Like his daddy, they got the most money. I know they all like that, but I'm saying his daddy is like one of them dudes, like Rico case shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why they can't go to other countries, bro. Like they can't make they freezing them niggas shit, bro. Like you not
But
finna.
I don't know, man. I hear a lot of that is kind of like oppression towards their race or whatever. Like
I mean, nigga, shit is no different from YSL getting Rico'd and shit like that. And Gunna ain't do shit. That nigga still they got bail revoked 3 times. Gunna ain't do shit, nigga. Gunna did not do shit but be associated with them niggas. What you mean?
yeah,
What you talking about? What are you telling me, nigga? Of course it's
and
racial. Of
and,
course it's racial. Shit.
and he kind of you know Gunna was on that one show on TV where they talk about like murders or like trials or something. Like he kind of snitched supposedly.
He kind of snitched.
Yeah,
Oh, because he's talking about some shit he wasn't supposed to be talking about or something?
yeah. But I mean, I guess you can't really count because he wasn't in the gang. His brother was, and he was just like recounting a story
I
about his
mean, but
brother.
snitching don't get you extra years and denied bond, nigga. Like, snitching should get you bond. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if that's how you want to look at it, I ain't saying he snitched. I'm just saying that Miguel said that. I ain't say that.
I didn't say that. That's what they're saying in the videos. That he
Yeah,
was
I mean,
already
bro, like,
involved in
nigga,
some shit. But I was like, Gunna wasn't never like a gang member, so you can't put him in like he can't snitch. Nah, this nigga a
don't
regular
tell them what the
civilian.
fuck they can't do. They put that nigga right in that the shit with them niggas, boy. They put him
No,
right
yeah.
in that motherfucker. That shit, boy, that shit crazy in the motherfucker. Cause they don't do that shit when cops, when they be associated with murders and such and such. But for nigga, boy, if we get pulled over and somebody got some drugs, nigga, that's all ours. They can be all ours by association.
Like
Do that shit to the
that,
cops, nigga. Do that
like
shit
the
to the
whole
cops.
like when Death Row had the police on the payroll, the whole department should have been closed
You
down.
feel me? Like that's how, like if it's us, if it's civilian, that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it with us. So nigga, y'all should lose your qualified immunity and get treated the same motherfucking way.
Oh, that's facts right there.
You feel me? So that boy
Yeah.
Haney, that boy Devin Haney put up everybody was saying the first Haney versus Cambo was weak
Hmm.
as a fight. Did you watch it? You remember it?
Yeah, I remember.
And it was, you know what I'm saying, like to the average, I don't want to say casual, but to the average fan, you know what I'm saying, like it was
It was a slow
mediocre.
fight.
But Devin Haney schooled him. He outclassed him.
Hmm.
He outclassed him. He got clipped with like once, maybe twice, but he clipped that boy Cambo several times. So he outclassed him. It was a boring fight. He was picking them apart, you know what I'm saying, slowly, methodically.
It was just a slow boxing match. That's it. It
But
wasn't no.
that's what makes Haney good. He's the chess master. He's gonna play chess with you. He's gonna pick you apart, and he's not gonna take any risks. Not too many risks, anyways. And
Screw that, man. I ain't trying to sit there and bang with you. End up with the ooh.
right, everybody can't be a power puncher. Everybody
I ain't
can't
trying
be
to
a
end up
power
with the.
puncher.
I ain't trying to end up with my hands looking like Tua.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
nah.
Yeah, everybody can't be
You
the
can't see
power
him in the
puncher though.
glove, but
Like
you
it's
can't see
nice.
him in the glove, but you know that's what be happening in their gloves, nigga.
It's nice to see knockouts and shit like that. But everybody, that's not what makes Devin Haney good. You know what I'm saying? Fighting on his front foot is not what makes him good. But he did try a lot more to fight on his front foot. He dropped that boy Cambo once. So I feel like, and he's talking about, man, I'm trying to put you in the dirt this time. The first time, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, whoop the whoop, but then now I'm trying to put you in the dirt. So I expect him to come out more aggressive. It wasn't as aggressive as I want, but he dropped that boy, and it was, you can tell he was really trying to fight. He was really trying to fight to hurt that boy, not just to score points, not to just, you know what I'm saying?
So he did drop him? Because my shit kept freezing. I didn't see him drop him.
Yeah, he dropped him once. Yo,
I just remember seeing that he had that big ass gash on his head. I couldn't tell if he was bleeding out his ear. It looked like he was crying blood. I was like, damn, boy.
hey, he fucked that boy up. He had that coin slot, like you say. Like you say, put stick a quarter in one of the motherfuckers. Got a motherfucking coin slot.
Say
But
that
that
shit
bitch
for
was,
later.
hey, that bitch was fucked up, boy. That bitch, and she won,
I showed that to my dad. He was like, ooh.
bro. And
No.
she won though. I'm surprised they
Yeah,
let
she
her
would've
let him
won,
keep
yeah.
fighting,
But you can look like you can stick your finger in there and be like,
bro. My nigga, you man, you can stick 3 popsicle sticks in that bitch head, nigga. That shit crazy. Stick a
throw
dollar
some
in
air
that
in
bitch.
it.
You stick a dollar in that bitch. That hoe would deal wide across her motherfucking shit.
Might as well gone in there and got a facelift, got some Botox or something put in there before y'all
Man,
seal that
bro,
bitch.
that shit. I'm so surprised they let her continue fighting.
Bro, that shit, oof.
Oh man, let's get let's let me pull up that motherfucking video,
What video?
that TikTok shit.
Oh, the Chinese the algorithm.
Yeah, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it.
Algorithms that show what we. Did you know that China created TikTok and China controls all the algorithms that show what we see on our feeds, right? And that shapes our worldview. If you open up TikTok in China, they show science, tech, math to the youth. They show people who are achieving stuff, making sure that they're people. They show people that are doing useful things in society, and they're rewarding that with likes, views, and comments. In America, they show a whole different algorithm. They show sex, dance, and comedy, all this stuff, and they reward their youth with the same likes and comments. You do this over time, and you link the likes and comments to dopamine, you can literally change the brain circuitry of an entire country. Your children are no longer going to think achieving things of value are cool anymore. Did you know that over 50% of kids want to be TikTokers or YouTubers now? You go back to 1990, and 70% of kids in the US wanted to be lawyers, doctors, architects, and engineers. And that's a symptom of what TikTok is doing to us. It's called algorithmic reprogramming, and it's going to destroy the US if we don't do anything about it.
First of all, the thing that just jumps out at me the most is when he says 50% of kids today wants to be TikTokers. Whereas in the 90s, 70% of kids wanted to be something better or whatever, right? Nigga, first of all, there's no TikTok in the 90s. First of all, like, duh. What the fuck you talking about? Niggas wanted to be firefighters and shit and never became firefighters. Like, what are you talking about? There wasn't nothing to it. Like, but slowly before. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's just one. It's like when you talk about how you can't compare rappers from different years or different decades. It's way different. But
I
not
think
just
you
that,
can. Oh no, I think you can, but you got to do it with a grain of salt and, like, you know what I'm saying, such and such.
but yeah, like I mean, TikTok didn't exist. Not just that, but the amount of money that there was for people to float around. Like even now, like you ain't even got to make a big TikTok star. Like shit, there's like small brands that'll pay you just like 50, $80 to post their shit. Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you look for a couple $80 every couple of weeks, from a small company? If you
Right,
17,
and they got
18,
like TikTok houses. Like if you build a little name for yourself on TikTok, you can get invited to a TikTok house. You know what I'm saying? And on the TikTok house, they pay you, and you gotta just keep your views up, nigga. Keep your content up. That's basically it, nigga. And they pay all your bills for you. Like I'm like, bro, that shit dope in the motherfucker. Like that, I don't think they pay you directly. They just pay all your bills. They might give you some per diem or whatever. Or
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying,
It's
some shit like
it's
that.
the real world.
But
It
like
becomes
they,
the real
but like
world.
they like at work as your managers and get you those sponsors and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like, so first of all, with that alone, those people aren't from China. Those people that are making TikTok house, those are American people getting American people to do TikToks. Like, you don't need, that's what I'm saying. That's what's the problem with this shit, is deflecting from the actual problem. We don't need nobody. We don't need nobody to put drama and bullshit in our algorithm. We like it anyways. Like, that made no sense to me because, nigga, we like this shit anyways, bro. Like, when we talking about, oh, black folks, we need to promote positivity and stuff, or in the news, we need to promote positivity. Why is it always somebody getting killed in the crime? And because that's what the dudes say we like. Like, so
That's
nigga,
what sells, bro. That's what sells. Nobody wants to watch on happy. I mean, not that they don't want to watch a happy story.
it's just not as intriguing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's feel good stories don't make money. I'm sorry, unless it's like a movie. But then you gotta kind of like The Blind Side. That was a great movie, but there was a lot of bullshit.
Had a lot of drama and conflict in it though. That's what you click for. Like, that's not.
Yep.
You don't need nobody to fuck with the algorithm to get us to do that, bro. Like, and like here in America, we're free to click and like what we want to. In China, they're not free to do that shit. How many ass shaking videos can you make in China? Nah, nigga, somebody finna come knock on your door. You can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do I believe the algorithm might be skewed? Maybe, but not to the point where it's gonna cause
how
detriment.
skewed? Like, okay, so skewed how? How would it be skewed?
I mean, it was kind of proven when they did the election how Russia was sending out all those videos of
That wasn't skewed. That's not skewed. They're just using the algorithm for how it works. They put out just like how Kanye put on the shirt that said "White Lives Matter." That's just like Russia. They doing some propaganda shit, and a whole bunch of people gonna like it and jump on the train. You feel me? That's it. They wouldn't. Yeah, they're manipulating it for the fuck of manipulating it, but people do that all the time. Donald Trump was manipulating people for the fuck of manipulating them. Kanye doing the same shit.
Russia released a video recently about like people trying to leave the country and come to America, and it's like they're on the plane over here and they're all like, it's like this Russian dude. He's like, oh yeah, we're going to the land of the free. We're moving, whoop-de-woo. And I guess they cut to a scene. They're eating their food on the plane, and somebody comes up to them. They're like, the people behind you are vegan, so they don't appreciate you eating food, meat in front of them. And I was like, man, that's not how it is. Y'all niggas being over dramatic.
Niggas tripping. First of all, I don't give a fuck.
Trying to act like that. That I think I didn't finish watching it because like one of the previews that the video showed me, it was like white people bowing to black people. They were trying to kind of show how like black people are like taking control or something. I was like, hell, I'm out. I can't watch this video. This shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I'm not into it. I'm not fucking into it, bro.
But I mean, I guess it works when that's all your country feeds you. You feel me? Like that can actually work out.
Right, like that's so like that point there. Like there are other countries that actually feed you shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like actually in Russia in Ukraine and Russia, they're getting fed shit. Like literally, like to say that it was not a war going on. Bitch, it was just a bomb over here. What are you talking about? Like they actually getting fed shit. The problem is we have full reign and freedom to like, click, and post whatever the fuck we want to, my nigga. That's it. Yeah. It's just like how motherfucker blame God. God, how could you let a 3-year-old die? How could you let cancer? Nigga, I gave y'all free will, motherfucker. This how it works. Like, this how it works, nigga.
It's the luck of the draw in some of these cases.
I'm not finna intervene and make everything peaches and roses, nigga. Like, that's what comes with free will, my nigga. You can go to jail.
Y'all wanted free will? I gave y'all because I forgot. I can't remember if it was my pastor or somebody that I had met and preached to me or something. They were like, you know, we had eternal life. Like, if Adam and Eve wouldn't have fucked around, we could have been living forever or some shit. We don't know what God's plans were back then. You know what I'm saying? It was like, shit could have been way different.
No, it couldn't, because everything happened, because it was all supposed to be happening anyways.
Well, I guess. That's true, too.
Everything that happens.
I don't even want to get too much in all that.
Yeah, because that shit, like, nigga, that shit weird. We gonna say that for the Bible podcast. But we gonna put a pin in that, though. We gonna come back to that. Because I still think that fucking Sabbath day, that shit still hit, bro. Shout out to my nigga, Gene. I seen that nigga Gene, Garcia Lewis from my hometown. That nigga posted yesterday, Saturday. He was like, good morning on this good Sabbath day. I'm like, my nigga, that's what I'm talking about, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, bro. The Bible say specifically. If you don't honor the Sabbath day properly, nigga, this is one of our signs that I know that you're not having the mark of the beast, nigga. You feel me? But I digress. Well, that's another one. But I digress.
But I did a quick point on that. It's funny, the Sabbath day that we're supposed to celebrate right now is Sunday. But shit, everybody be too worried about Sunday night football.
I mean, shit, it's supposed to be on Saturday anyway, so shit, you can get your Sunday night football and your Sunday morning football. Shit.
But I'm saying, remember how I used to tell you, I was like, well, at least they, people celebrate at least a Sunday, even if it ain't the right, day. I was like, at least they give one day. But I was like, but then everybody be worried about, we got to watch the NFL
But
game.
that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you at least give one day. The whole point is that you choose the right day.
The right day.
That's the whole point of it. So that this is a sign for me and my children that I know that you haven't taken the mark of the beast. You feel me? When you change it for the world's ways, that's on you. That means you know what I'm saying? You came out of the Lord's word. Right?
Yep.
It doesn't matter that you take a day out and choose your own day to honor it on your own day that the world, the secular world tells you to. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's the whole point. You don't do shit that's convenient, nigga. You do it the way it's supposed to be done. Oh, I'm supposed to fast for 24 hours. You don't eat crackers because it's not real food. Oh, I drank some water. No, nigga, you supposed to fast for 24 hours. Ain't no shortcuts, nigga. You feel me?
I think water was okay. It's just
no, it depends on what the fast is. It depends on what the fast is. You can fast from soda. You can fast from chips. You can fast from sugar. You can fast from whatever you want to. Or you can just totally fast and take no food, including water. I think when Moses, was it Moses that 40 days, 40 nights? I don't think he had water.
Because I know Muslims, when they do their month, Ramadan, I think it's Ramadan, they can't eat solid food, I think, during the daytime when the sun's up.
They can have water. Yeah, it's all subjective. It's all subjective.
And they can have I think like one meal at nighttime.
It's all subjective. It's just how you want to do it. Like my pastor, like my pastors over the years, it would be like, oh, God put this on my mind. We need to fast from this time to this time, or we need to fast for this many days from this time to this time, or we need to fast from sweets and sugars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever you kind of want to do. Because that's
kind of how they would do it at my church too. Just they'd be like, okay, between 12.
Because Christians and non-denominational, we don't necessarily do Ramadan, right? Y'all, have you never done Ramadan? Have you?
Nope.
So no, it's basically just your tribute to God. So you can do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no actual. You don't. When you get down on your knees and pray, you don't say the Lord's Prayer every time. You do it how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga pulling up. Hold on, let me go. Pull up and take a leak while I play this. I can do bad on my own. I can do bad on my own. I can do bad on my own. On my own. I can do bad on my own. I can do bad on my own. I can do bad on my own. They wish they could have what I'm on. Go ahead, pity me if you want. Pour me a 3 or 4. I can do bad on my own. I bought this whip on my own. I wrecked this bitch if I'm on. I wrecked this bitch if I'm on. I can do bad on my own. Sip lean and lean when I want. My bitches, they bad as they want. But I never answer the phone. I could be king for a day. No wait, if I was king for a day, it's cause I abandoned the throne. See, I live life on my own. Fuck broke niggas, fuck all these hoes. You fuck up and you can be gone. Whether I'm right or wrong. Bitch, I'm a dog, let me in your yard, I'ma bury my bone. Bitch, I'm a dog, let me in your yard, I'ma bury my bone. Oh, oh. That nigga Music Sean go hard, boy. That nigga Music Sean go hard in a bitch. I'm telling you.
Nigga be talking in third person.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, that nigga Music Sean, man. That's my favorite artist. How that boy Tom Brady lose to the sorriest Steelers team we done seen in our lifetime? That's the sorriest Steelers team I done seen in my lifetime.
I mean, the D's always there. It's just the offense is trash. They ain't got no quarterback.
Who? The Steelers?
Steelers, yeah.
Oh yeah,
They'll,
they out of there.
they're
But
always
nigga,
gonna have a defense because they got Mike Tomlin. That's what he is. The defense,
they
defensive back.
you'd have thought I seen my nigga my nigga Rich and the other nigga I showed you, that nigga Hoodie. They usually make a bet. Cause that nigga like nigga with the hoodie like Tom Brady, and that nigga Rich like the Steelers, right? That was our little league team, whatever, the Steelers. So that nigga, they usually like, man, we gonna bet our usual 65. And that nigga Rich was like, man, hell no, I ain't into giving money away. We ain't got no team right now, such and such and such and such. And they end up beating them niggas, bro. That nigga should have bet that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. But now if I bet that shit with a Steelers team like that, nigga, I need the real betting odds. I need the spread and everything, nigga. I need my 60 to turn into 100, nigga. I need that type of odds, nigga, like the way you really bet, nigga. We the underdog. I can't believe that shit. Tom Brady looking real mediocre to these days, nigga. That boy looking average.
Hell, average.
Man, boy, you should stay motherfucking retired. You should have stayed with your multi-millionaire wife, nigga. Hey, but I put up another point though. Tom Brady might be one of the smartest men in the motherfucking world, though, boy. I tell you what. You remember, like I said, Opie and Anthony? That nigga Opie had got that radio show Patrice O'Neal was on. That nigga Opie had got fucking divorced. And Anthony was telling that nigga, man, you should go to the goddamn bank and get all your money out for that bitch go up there and pull all the money out the joint account. He's like, man, nah, we'll be cool. He's like, man, you better go do it, bro. So that nigga went motherfucking to the bank. He's like, man, I'm actually just take half out and she can have the other half or whatever. He went to the bank to get his half out, nigga. They sent the security to that nigga, man, we got to talk to you, bro. She done already came and got it all, bro. This dirty bitch. He was going to leave her half. He going to leave her half for the shit. This dirty bitch took it all, bro. Anthony was right, nigga. He was right. So when they end up in divorce court, he still had to give her half of everything he got, bro. And he tried to bring up that, yo, she took the $40,000 I had out of my life savings out of the account. I was gonna leave her 20, and I was gonna take 20. She took the whole 40,000. The judge didn't even equate that shit into the equation at all. She got that 40,000 plus half of whatever this nigga had, nigga. Fuck marriage, nigga. So now look at this nigga Tom Brady. Tom Brady's wife make more than him. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that when Tom Brady retires, he got a $350 million deal to sit behind the desk and talk football. Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Stick with me here. I'm going to divorce this bitch. Because divorce favors the person with the least money, with the lesser money, right? Let me divorce this bitch, get some of her money, and then retire football, sign a $350 million contract, and now I got twice as much money in this bitch. How about that shit, Sway?
This nigga finessed this bitch.
Sway got the answers today, nigga. Nigga, that's, bro. Do you feel me, though? And no, I'm petty, nigga. Tom Brady's a winner. No, he's not trying to, okay, we both rich. Your Honor, I ain't got to take none of her money. No, fuck that shit. I won't have. God damn it. I want something. I want the house. I want the cars, nigga. Fuck the bullshit.
He already a known cheater.
Shut up, ho. Don't you talk about Tom Brady like that. He ain't put the air in the football, and he ain't take the air out the football.
He requested it.
Hey, you can request. Hey, you can request a bunch of shit. A request is only illegal when it refers to sexual harassment. Nigga, this football. Hey, can you deflate the ball? You got a choice to deflate the ball or not. He ain't did nothing wrong. Now, if you say, hey, can I get a blowjob? No, you're wrong. He ain't do nothing like that, though. Hey, can I get a blowjob? Yes, that's harassment. That's sexual harassment.
Nah, but I never forget. what Felipe told me about Tom Brady. He's like, nah, man, I don't like Tom Brady. He made his son come back and kiss him on the lips.
But
I
he
was
like,
like, what?
but that nigga like Lil Wayne. But he like Birdman and Lil Wayne. Nah.
Well, speaking of Tom Brady, you seen what AB put up?
The picture of his wife. That's some
And then
lame, bro. That's some sucker ass shit, bro. That's some sucker
there's a
ass
worse
shit, bro.
there's a worse video. There's a worse video. There's a worse picture he put. It's a cartoon of Tom Brady leaving his house, and his wife is saying, "Daddy don't live here no more." And you see Antonio Brown inside the house, inside the window of the house. I was like, "Oh, this
Bro, that
nigga."
shit pissed me off, bro. That nigga is a fucking bitch for that shit, bro. That nigga a whole hoe, bro. Like, you a hoe ass nigga, bro. I let you stay in my house, my nigga. Around my, you know what I'm saying, around my wife and shit, bro.
Got you,
Like, and I know,
got you a
then,
job twice.
and then
Got you a
I
job
know y'all ain't
twice.
do shit, bro. I know my wife ain't do shit with your black ass, nigga. I know for a fact she didn't, bro. So, like, my nigga, the fact you do this petty ass, hoe ass shit, bro, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. Like, that's some bitch ass shit, bro. Like, what, bro? Like, my nigga, bro. Like, if we ever fell out, my nigga, and you started talking shit about Michelle, I'm finna come knock on your door, bro. I'm finna beat your ass, nigga. Like, that's some hoe ass shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ruin a friendship if a nigga did some shit like that, bro. You know, like, bro, that's that nigga wife, bro.
Even if it's gonna be his ex-wife, this is
You
bad.
know
Like,
what I'm
bro,
saying? Like, bro, we was all friends. Like, nigga, we was all three cool. Like, why the fuck would you do this shit, bro? This
nigga, you
nigga,
was just on my couch, nigga. Like,
like, bro, I get some niggas to beat his ass. You see Tom Brady can get niggas to beat niggas' ass. You seen that fight?
Mike
He's
Evans,
Tom Brady. Tom Brady will sit back like a mob boss and watch these niggas fight.
and Mike Evans even said, "He's like, that's Tom Brady."
Nigga, exactly, nigga, exactly. Nigga, you ain't finna hurt my quarterback and my chances at a Super Bowl ring, motherfucker.
For real, you ain't gonna hurt my chance of being.
Cause understand that's what it's about, nigga. That's why niggas will fight for Jordan, fight for Kobe, fight for LeBron. Bruh, you're not finna ruin my ticket to the to the finals, nigga. You're not finna ruin my ticket, brother.
You're not gonna ruin my ticket to the Hall of Fame because whether I make it to the Hall of Fame as a player, my name gonna be on that team Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning.
Man, nigga making a Super Bowl opens up a lot of doors for niggas, bro.
Just money once you retire, you can just show up. People will
Just
pay you Super Bowl
endorsements, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even appearances, nigga. You can, you know what I mean? If you like to go to clubs, bro. Oh, I play fucking defensive end for the Chiefs, nigga. We won the Super Bowl. You can get paid to just show up at the fucking club. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you the champ.
Like, I forgot what it was, and they'd be like, "Man, I'm so and so." Damn it, they do it in another, not just in the sports. What's it called? Fuck.
What you mean, like paying niggas for their appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like once
nigga.
they retire, but the title will always stay. It's just like when you win a Grammy, like Lil Wayne, Chamillionaire. Whenever they talk about them, they'll be like Grammy Award winning.
Yeah, like people still call Mike Tyson champ. Nigga, you was the champ. You're always the champ. You know what I'm saying? You get to keep the belt. I mean, you get to keep the belt, so you always be the champ. Nigga, you get to keep the belt. Fuck it.
Especially when you reign for that long.
Right, yeah, you deserve to be called champ for the rest of your life because you're a champ, bro. You literally are a champ. That's an achievement. It's just like becoming a doctor. Like, you don't get called a doctor just a year after you finish, you know what I'm saying, your 8 years, nigga. You get called a doctor for the rest of your life. You achieve that shit. Or unless you Dr. Dre or some shit. Nigga ain't got no damn PhD.
I remember when I used to think being a doctor meant just a doctor, like
Or
doctor,
Dr. Shaq. Or Dr.
Yeah,
O'Neal. Get your bitch ass. That nigga shit honorary than a motherfucker.
I didn't know you could become a doctor, like, and all kinds of other stupid shit. Like what? You can earn a doctorate and all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm. Medical PhD is the doctor, but
But then AB too, he sold somebody a fake Richard Millie.
seen that. This nigga tripping.
And he tried to tie Lil Wayne into that hoe, cause he sold it to a producer, and he told the producer it was worth X amount, and come to find out that hoe was a knockoff from when he was in Dubai. He bought like a whole bunch of them and was like selling them or giving them to people.
Yeah.
And then he told the producer that Lil Wayne wanted some upfront money. And Skip
Hey, be
Bayless
off the
asked Lil
rails.
Wayne. Skip Bayless asked Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne was like, "I don't think so, but let me check with Mac Man real quick." Mac Man said, "No." Lil Wayne said, "I don't know what wrong with brother, but I'm gonna pray for him."
Yeah, nigga, you hit the wrong one, nigga, because Wayne bought necklaces for Skip and Shannon, and them hoes 100% real, nigga.
Well,
So his credibility is checked on live TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, his credibility was checked
right.
on live TV. And Skip wear that necklace every day. That nigga neck ain't never been green. He wear that necklace every single day, nigga.
Well, he got the whole all the time on this podcast.
He keep it. He
I be
keep it
watching
under.
this
He
little
just keep it
podcast.
under his shirt. He keep it under his
Yeah.
shirt. He rocked it out, and that's the dopest shit ever, bro. I would too. If one of my favorite rappers, loved me and my work, what I do enough to give me a chain on my toe, nigga. Yeah, I rock that hoe too. Especially
Bro,
being a white
like,
dude, bro. It's amazing that he actually loves rap music, bro. I love that shit.
nah, like Skip, he tells the story how like there's a reason why he gets along with black people because his not really his maid, but because his mom and dad were like alcoholics, so they was never in the picture. He always stayed with his grandma,
Hmm.
but his grandma was like a traveler and something, so she had to travel a lot. So she needed someone to take care of the house with all the grandkids, and so she had this black lady that was kind of like the caregiver and shit. And she would take him to all the to her black church. She'd take him everywhere. So it's like nobody ever called her the N word. I like going to all the black churches. It's like shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know what the hell was going on. It's like I was raised by a black woman.
that's some old slave master ass shit. That's how the kids get cool. The kids get cool with the caretakers and shit because the parents don't give a fuck about the kids and so on and so forth. But that nigga Skip, nigga. That nigga Skip antiquity, nigga. That nigga
That
Skip.
nigga.
That nigga Skip is an antiquity.
I was watching it. I was like, damn, they need to take them 4K cams off that nigga Skip, man. You can see all this nigga wrinkles. This nigga getting out
But
there.
them
He got
veins,
all
them
this shit.
veins that come down under his eye, like that nigga, boy, that nigga. Hey, he stay healthy though. He a healthy man though.
Yeah, that he said he ain't never drank in his life because his mom and them being alcoholics.
I
And he
guarantee,
loved
I
working out.
guarantee,
Man.
I
That's
get,
his
I
addiction.
guarantee you, he'll outrun me and you.
Oh yeah, he been doing marathons and he be training all that
I
shit. That nigga
guarantee you, I
crazy.
guarantee you, by the second lap, that nigga would have been dusted our ass, nigga. We ain't going 3 or 4, nigga. We ain't gonna even complete the goddamn mile, nigga. That nigga would
Nah,
dust our ass. So
he,
she,
he he told a story that his doctors had to tell him to like stop working out because he was getting too addicted, too crazy. And he was like it was fucking up his health.
yeah,
It started to be detrimental to his health because he was
he
burning
putting
off
too much. He's
everything.
putting too much stress on his body,
Yeah, like everything he was eating, he was just burning it too quick, and then he wouldn't have enough
and
for his
and
actual body to
and
consume.
he was eating too good. Like you eating too healthy. Like nigga, you can get some fats on. You can get some fats on you so you can burn it. It's okay. That's why
That's
Floyd
what.
and Ocho Cinco, them niggas always at McDonald's and shit. But they get their nutrition elsewhere. They,
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? They eating their broccolis and they chickens and shit like that. They getting whole foods and shit. But McDonald's
because
is just empty calories, bro.
like Chad, when he actually goes out to his restaurant, he gets a nice steak with veggies and shit like that, like an actual nice prepared meal. Then yeah, he had McDonald's breakfast and shit, but he was in the gym running on the treadmill with the fucking
You can eat.
going like 80 miles an hour and shit,
You
nigga.
can eat whatever you want as long as you get your nutrition. You know what I'm saying? You get your nutrition in, and then in between it, you can eat whatever you want as long as you know you're gonna burn those calories off. That's it.
And then it was funny because that's what he would tell Brandon Marshall. He was like, "How many times you been hurt? You been eating healthy? How long?
Yeah, I
I
seen
never
that.
got. I ate McDonald's, nigga. You got to get some of that dirt on you."
Mm, that vegan bullshit. All that bullshit.
I was like, that is that. I feel like that's true to an extent. I was like, y'all trying to eat too clean, but y'all realize we live in a world with pollution. Y'all need to get some of this pollution in your body. You can't just be like
Yeah,
supposedly
it's just. First of
like
all,
like
go ahead.
I was gonna say like honey. They say honey is best for your allergies. If you're like say we live in Texas, we buying local honey, not honey from New York. That shit not gonna help because it ain't got the pollens or whatever that are in our area.
All the shit is misconstrued, bro. Really, all the healthy shit is misconstrued. Dr. Sebi gave you the best motherfucking understanding of what it is to eat healthy, bro. Everything that is living has an electrical fucking charge. And everything above 7 pH on the pH scale has more and more of a charge the higher you go up the pH scale. The higher the pH, the higher the electrical charge whatever you're eating has. So if you can find a potent diet of well over high pH shit, you're gonna heal almost anything and be healthy, more healthy than anything. The thing is, processed foods, when you cook something, when you dilute it, when anything, that takes down the pH level. So if you're eating and getting your belly full of shit that's lower than 7 pH on the pH scale, you're not really getting nutrition. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically
But if you
all
go
that.
too high on the pH scale, it's too acidic, and it's not that good either for your body.
No, nigga, you're stupid. Acid is on the lower end of the pH scale, nigga. Alkaline is on the top of the pH scale, nigga.
But I thought there was something bad that happened if you got too high. I thought it was
Bro,
acid.
no, nigga, you can, like, that's what our ancestors was on, alkaline diets. Like, because, okay, so, like, for instance, the mutation of like, the mutation of fruits and vegetables and shit like that, the further you get down that mutation scale, like, carrots were mutated into carrots. You see what I'm saying? Naturally, though.
Yeah.
Naturally. Corn, we
Bananas-
bred corn to be...
bananas too.
Corn and bananas we bred to be as big as they are. A banana is a berry. That hoe's supposed to be like this big, bro. It's supposed to be as big as your nose.
It got like big ass chunks of seeds. Real seeds, they're like that. They're like the size of a quarter.
So there's things that we bred to be different and taste better, and there's things that naturally bred. But like the things that naturally bred, they are lower in pH from their birth. Like you can get like barley and like maybe like beets, and there's other things that are like higher up the pH scale that are like rooted deeper in the beginning of mankind, like they aren't mutated yet. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, cows came from like oxes, right? Oxen and buffalo and shit. Oxen and buffalo have a higher quality than cows because they're closer to the original thing, right?
That's why.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean with plants. Like plants that are closer, like barley, closer to the original thing that God made, like from the beginning before it mutated into something like carrots. Those are higher on the pH scale from off the root. You feel me? And now when you cook anything fried up, put heat to it, you lower the pH about probably 2 points. You see what I'm saying? And if you add, some lesser shit to it, you're lowering the pH. That's why, McDonald's is fast food and stuff. It's cheaper, but you diluted the pH so much that you're really not getting the nutrition. That's why dogs get parvo, because they eat processed dog food. They're not getting the alkaline diet. You feel me? Giraffes don't get cancer in parvo. Lions don't get cancer in parvo. They get tummy aches. You know what I'm saying? Because when they eat, because it's just like with the plants, when they eat meat, the meat they just ate was alive. The electricity was still flowing through this meat as they ate it. You feel me? So that's feeding just like a fire. You feed fire with fire. You feed electricity with electricity. That's how you heal your body with anything, bro. If you can maintain an alkaline concentrated diet, because that's electricity that you feeding your electricity and keeping you live wired.
It's like charging up a battery.
Literally, bro. It's like that's the basic concept of eating healthy, bro. Fuck fuck the vegetarian shit, fuck the meat only diet, fuck all that shit. If you're not getting a high pH diet, all of that shit is moot, whatever you want to call it.
That sea moss is good too for you. Sea moss is like a vitamin, but it's just sea moss. Like it's like a plant that's been around forever. Sea moss, it's been in the water forever. You feel me?
Right. Like you can capitalize like alkaline water. They got shit like that, right? That shit really doesn't matter if all day you're eating something that's lower than 7 pH. You're eating McDonald's. Oh, but I'm drinking alkaline water. It doesn't help. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to have a concentrated, all I'm taking into my body is 8, 9, 10 and higher pH level. And that can almost literally cure everything. That's why Dr. Sebi had people who had cancer and AIDS and shit like that, took the test, they had AIDS and had cancer verified after a year or whatever the case is doing his program. Because and this is true because he got tried in the court of law for this shit.
I remember that shit.
And all of the he brought in like 14 people. He brought in like 14 people.
Lopez talked about him. She was seeing him, I guess, in Brazil or some shit like that when she was out
Like
there.
people saying that, you know, it's witch doctor craft or he just bullshitting and he ain't heal nobody. But like, dude, when you understand the science of this electricity thing that I'm talking about, bro, that's all he was trying to explain to you. That's it. He wasn't trying to say I got this secret thing that you can just take. No, it's just increasing your pH level of everything that you eat. So if you got full today for half the day on shit that was McDonald's and it was low in the 7 pH, you just ruined the whole diet. Because every single day, everything you eat supposed to be higher than 8 pH. And once you do that, you will heal everything. Virtually.
And it's crazy that I think he said you don't even have to. I mean, you could do it forever and it'll be good for you. But it's like you only have to do it. I think you only have to do it for like X amount, and it naturally heals your body.
Right, but it got to be concentrated. You can't be dipping and dabbling into lower pHs. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a constant.
Right. If it's like a 30-day, whatever the treatment is for those 30 days, you got to 100%.
100% get the most potent pHs you can get in your body at all times, bro. That's why Whole Foods. So like, it's not that GMOs, genetically modified organisms, it's not that they're bad. It's just the fact that it lets food last further away from its actual existence, from being alive. So the closer you eat something to it being alive, the higher pH you're gonna get because the electricity is still there, it hasn't dissipated.
That's why, that kind of explains like why people like my dad's like, man, our grandparents didn't get cancer and my great grandparents didn't get cancer and they smoked like 3 packs a day. And I was like, yeah, because everything they ate was literally killed in their backyard. It was fresh 2 days ago.
So think about that. You've seen 70, 80-year-old motherfuckers smoking cigarettes, but you ain't never seen a morbidly obese 70, 80-year-old nigga. That shit, you see what I'm saying? That low pH shit will kill you faster than fucking smoking. Because you're not generating more electricity. You're not feeding your own fire.
Yeah, you're not charging your battery. You're just drinking.
I like to say that I drink Budweiser's like soda. But nigga, if you drank 12 to 15 sodas a day, nigga, you'd be dead in no time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can drink more beer because it's really not that much sugar compared to a soda. You know what I'm saying? It's not that much such a whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever's bad in beer.
Unless you're Chinese or I forgot what's the other race that can't really break down alcohol, then it's terrible for your body.
Female?
I don't know.
Females? Yeah.
It's like Chinese people, like Asian people, they get red, and there's another race that gets really red around their eyes and cheeks when they drink, and that's because their body can't break down alcohol as fast.
Yeah, it's called females, nigga. No, literally, females don't metabolize alcohol as fast as men do. So that's why we can sit there and drink.
There's two races. I can't remember what the races are, but yes, I know females also metabolize it.
But I'm saying, like, I don't know if those races are at a worse case than females are in general, because like a female, what happened? No, bro, like you're laughing. I'm being like 100% biological and scientific, nigga. Like that's how it works. Like you see chicks that can like, oh, she can drink with the best of them, but like when it hits her, when the alcohol hits her, she is sloppy. Because she's not slowly metabolizing it fast like we are. It just hits her all at once, everything. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how females actually metabolize alcohol. Like they hold it, and then they metabolize it. We are constantly metabolizing it. That's why we gotta pee so much. I've seen bitches, bro, because trust me, I had a lot of bitches in my house, bro. And like, I don't like to fuck if I gotta pee. So I gotta pee first. And I'm like, bro, this bitch done drunk as much as I have. Why she ain't peed as many times? And I know my bathroom clean. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't like holding it or nothing. Bitches can just hold they pee when they drink. Like it don't run through them like us. And the fact that it runs through us lets you know that your body is metabolizing that shit. Meaning you're getting it into your blood and you getting it out of your blood real fast. So when you hold it up in your blood and then you pee and then you get a big dose of alcoholism and then you get fucking sloppy. Like that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So women, they'll hold up. A bitch that can drink a lot, she'll hold up, and then at some point in the night, you don't know what happened, but she got hit with like a ton of cinder blocks, nigga. Like that bitch is, like, that's what happens, bro.
She either them blacked out or she trying to fight somebody for no damn reason.
Right, and then threw up and shit like that. It's because they metabolize the shit differently. So I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a species, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, there's species or whatever, but I don't know if it's worse than females in general. You feel me?
No, cause like I remember when I was in high school, I never really went to none of the parties and none of that shit because my parents was being strict. But like people would tell me like, yo, we was at this party with the band people, bro. The Asian people can't drink, and it's like, bro, they was 2 beers in and they was already all red and buzzing around.
That's because they fucking smaller than y'all, nigga. They fucking smaller and they ain't drink sake in Asia. They got motherfucking sake and shit.
But no, like, and then like somebody told me it was like approving, and I even asked one of the Asian dudes who's like really smart. And I was like, "Is that true?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, our bodies don't naturally break it down as fast." It's like that's why when I go to the parties, I don't drink like that, bro. I slow down. And he's like, "You don't go to the parties?" I said, "Hell no, bro. I'll be at home."
The average height of a Chinese man is 5'6", 5'5", nigga. Like, yeah, that nigga's small as fuck. Shit. Nigga drink 2 glasses of sake and be tipsy, nigga. I wish I could do that shit. Yeah.
But I heard sake is supposed to be pretty strong.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if any other race of people is as prone to getting drunk as like women are in general. I don't want to make it sound like women just get sloppy. I'm just saying like our metabolisms are different for a reason.
They can't be having all this transgender shit, man.
Oh, nigga. Okay, so bro, watch this video, bro. I'm gonna send you just about this new show, right? Like I said, this dude, there's a couple channels they'll like take good concepts and they'll explain them to you, like, and basically give you the whole show, like spoil it kind of for you, but like, you know what I mean, give you most of the major details, but it would still be worth a watch, you know. But you should definitely fucking watch this shit right quick. I'm gonna take a break for like 5 minutes. Watch this shit for me, and I'm gonna put it on the stream or whatever.
So you gonna come back in 5 minutes?
No, I'm gonna stay on that bitch with you. I might Nah, nigga, just matter of fact, just watch the motherfucking video. I was finna go take a leak, get another beer, and smoke a cigarette. But you should watch this so you can know what I'm talking about. And just like I'm sending it to you in Messenger right now. And I'm finna play it on the stream.
The future female and male populations.
Bro, this series is so cold, bro. Like, I sat there and watched subtitles. I ain't watched subtitles in forever. That's why I stopped watching animes that ain't got dubs. You know what I'm saying? The English dub. Like, I ain't trying to sit there and fucking read all day, bro. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm doing this. I'm rolling the blunt. I'm watching football. I'm doing, you know, so I can't be doing all that shit, bro.
Yeah, my homegirl from Colombia, she tried to send me some anime. And she's like, but you gotta watch it. And it's even worse because it's dubbed in Spanish. So I'm like, hell nah, no.
Oh, nigga, I'm just
you gotta read and translate? Fuck
that shit, nigga. All right, yeah, so go on play that shit right quick. Go on play that shit. I'm gonna cut your camera off. You keep your camera on, but on the stream I'm gonna cut you off, right?
Yeah.
So you ain't gotta be watching it. Or you can't watch it while you calling, huh?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Okay. I'll be back in about 5.
All right.
Have taken over the series is set in Russia in the year 2140, where women have taken over the planet and turned it into an ultra-modern society. They no longer live in crowded cities, but in the countryside, where every family owns a villa. In fact, the technology is so modern that an AI housekeeper takes care of everything. They measure their owner's temperature, cook food for them, play shows according to their mood, and even design new clothes for them. Since men are no longer the dominant species, things like hate, violence, and wars have been eradicated, and the average average life expectancy of women has gone up to 150. I didn't realize men were killing women when they turned 100 before. The protagonist of the movie is Lisa, a 50-year-old woman who works as a history teacher at a local school. One morning, as she watches the news, a woman is seen protesting about a burning issue. She wants all women to have the right to reproduce naturally with men, and not by artificial insemination. Lisa simply scoffs at the news and gets ready for her day. After a while, she heads to work, and we are given a brief overview of the society, which is heavily reliant on technology, kindness, and discipline. Food stalls are present near the roads, from which women can enjoy free meals. Video calling can be done with the click of a finger, and there are fines for menial offenses like putting the garbage in the wrong trash can. The penalty for such offenses is the deduction of social points, which is also considered as currency in this world. Moreover, if someone is obedient and does their job well, they are given free social points. Shortly after, Lisa arrives at her workplace, which is a futuristic shuttle housing a few students. Wasting no time, she starts the class with a video presentation which talks about the history of mankind. It reveals that since the inception of humanity, men have dominated society, but all it brought was hate and violence. Decades passed by, but nothing changed. In fact, the world was plunging into deeper problems like global warming, the ozone layer depletion, and so on. All definitely the fault of men. Then, in the year 2030, a deadly conflict between the United States and North Korea changed everything. Some scientists in Pyongyang developed a virus to destroy all the men in the US military. However, the virus quickly spread to other parts of the world too, and decimated 99% of the male population. Did Donald Trump write this movie? As the video continues, it shows that after the women took over, they slowly started reversing the damages done by men. Global warming began to lessen, pollution levels decreased, animals started multiplying in number, and overall, the Earth started becoming a better place to live. At last, the video mentions that the birth of boys, i.e. primates, has become extremely rare, and those who grow up are relocated to a dilapidated part of the city where technology is still primitive. Here, we get to know that the male population is looked upon like apes. They have little intelligence, they're filthy, and they're always after two things: intercourse and violence. Ugh. Disgusting. Once the presentation is over, Lisa takes the girls to the edge of the colony, from where they can see the place where men live. After the fall of men, the cities have been turned into slums. Following this, we are taken to a nearby slum, which is the home of a group of primates with very limited use of technology and etiquette. Their lives are very simple. We can even see some females there, probably some rebels who couldn't adapt to the futuristic society. Among the men live a normal-looking guy named Gara, who is a virgin. All he wants is to get laid, but at the same time, he is very helpful and considerate of others. There is also a masculine brute named Baron, who acts as the leader of the slum. He is sick of the matriarchal society and wants to initiate an uprising. In one of his speeches, he mentions the 100-year history of the slums. Several decades ago, after women took over the world, men were treated as animals and even used as livestock. But one day, Baron's brave grandfather escaped their society and came to the city, where he started building the slums from scratch. He even brought some women with him to reproduce. As everyone listens to the speech with great interest, Lisa arrives there with her students. It turns out that she has brought them on a field trip to see the primates, or in other terms, to see a zoo. As expected, the men are enraged to see themselves being looked at like animals. After a while, when Lisa and a student named Maria reach a restricted area, Gara approaches them and tries to hide them. In the heat of the moment, he also suddenly kisses Lisa. Taken aback, she quickly blows a whistle and disorients Gara, but also ends up attracting the attention of some other men who arrive at the scene and apprehend the girls. Shortly after, Baron organizes a slapping competition. The one who wins can procreate with the women. Concerned about their well-being, Gara decides to participate, but to his dismay, he is pitted against a giant. Fortunately, when the giant swings his hand violently, Gara ducks down, causing the nearby Baron to get knocked out. Taking this as the perfect opportunity, the women flee to their shuttle, while Gara rushes to his grandfather's house. In the next scene, a shuttle bus stops at a regular checkpoint to get some batteries. After it starts moving again, surprisingly, Gara comes out from one of the battery barrels. This startles the shuttle owner, Julius, who is also a male. It turns out that Julius is a seed keeper, whose only task is to release semen and impregnate women. Seed keepers are the only males who are given the privileges and respect like their female counterparts. Surprisingly, Julius, who has never had a friend outside of work, finds Gara interesting and lets him stay. The two chat for a while, and Julius even drinks the primate's special booze called moonshine. Unfortunately for him, he gets so drunk that he ends up jumping out of the moving shuttle bus. Now, with Baron's men hot on his tail, Gara thinks of a plan. He puts on Julius's spare costume and pretends to be the new seed keeper. A while later, the shuttle reaches a colony named Two Hills, and an invisible barrier opens up to let the Seed Keeper in. Nervously, Guerra gets down, and a beautiful woman on a bicycle gives him a tour of the city. Along the way, several women greet him with excitement.
Woohoo, give us your seed.
Lisa is also amongst the crowd, but she doesn't notice Guerra. At night, Guerra takes an oath by biting the holy apple in front of live TV, promising to reproduce healthy and smart babies. Then he is taken to his chamber to rest, but being a virgin, Guerra asserts that he wants to start working right away. Hence, a worker escorts him inside the reproduction chamber, where a middle-aged obese woman named Berta welcomes Guerra, much to
Okay, Migo, you there?
Yeah.
Did you watch it? You like halfway through it?
He's like about halfway through. Old boy got he got into the place where they
all right, cut it. Let's talk about it. Okay. Your video left me.
Oh shit.
So I love that concept, bro. Female ruling the world. Females ruling the world. This is now. I don't know if there's an undertone of a agenda here trying to say that women can't rule the world. Like I don't know if the ending's gonna be like this is all disaster. Like because for instance in Game of Thrones, I know you don't watch Game of Thrones, but like House of the Dragon, these new shits. If you watch it, you can conclude. Because the whole thing is based around, okay, it's called the Game of Thrones. It's everybody trying to become the king, you know what I'm saying, trying to play politics to become the king, right?
Yeah.
And typically what the person on the throne would typically be an incest-made child of the Targaryen race, right? Kind of like Queen Elizabeth or whatever. I don't know if they incest, but you know how that shit goes, right? And if you watch the whole thing, you can kind of deduct that when the ruler of a society is chosen by their bloodline, it's fucking stupid. And everything is just kind of chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's not so obvious that like everything he's trying to do is trying to make it look like that, but you can deduce that from watching it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's where they're going with it, trying to, at the end of the day with this show, that it could all be like in ruins or whatever. So I don't want to, I don't want to cast those aspersions. But like, it does seem like a very, very good, there's a lot of conflict in the way that the women live and a lot of conflict in the way that the men live. There's women in the men's society and there's men in the women's society. You've seen the men in the women's society, they use them for sperm donors, basically.
Yeah.
And in the men's society is basically, primitive. They, post-apocalyptic, basically.
Yeah.
So like, man, bro, it's such a good ass concept, bro.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the type of show that's the type of channel. I don't know if they got a Facebook channel, but that's the one that I was telling you where the dude he's like God. They do it like that. Like somebody talks real fast, kind of breaking down the whole movie in like 5 or 10 minutes and shit.
Yeah, they make a point to bring up good concepts though. Like not just any movie they're breaking down. They're breaking down like a weird concept, like
like weird concepts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm into, bro. Like I don't like there's plenty of ways to make a good show about the streets or a good show about the police or a good show, you know what I'm saying, good drama. I need it to be something nuanced though. I need to not be able to predict what's going to happen. So
Just in the universe, that's dope. Okay, we already know cops is dirty. We already know what happens in the hood.
Right, so it's only so much that can happen. So like I stopped watching this like a minute in, and I started trying to find the show. Cause I'm like, dude, no, fuck this. This is too good, bro. Like I don't even want to ruin it. Like I gotta find this shit, bro. So I stopped it like a minute or two in, and I stopped before. Actually, it's about 3.5 minutes in, and I stopped before. You seen the part where he kissed her?
Yeah.
I stopped like right around that, right before he kissed her. Cause I was like, dude, he finna try to kiss her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, like, fuck, yeah, I see it's coming. I like, dude, this is so good. Hold on, man, I gotta go fucking find this shit. And I find the episode with subtitles on the actual Russian website. I had to go fucking find the shit or whatever. And they give you the first 2 episodes for free or whatever. So I watched them whole subtitles. And when he kissed her, she blew that whistle and rocked that nigga world. I was like, dude, I did not expect that shit. I love watching shit I can't expect, bro. Like, that's the point. This is the whole point. You get to make up a whole world where the rules are different. So I can't, like, she's not gonna, I'm thinking she gonna slap him or they're gonna make out and go fuck somewhere. Like, there's one of the two, right? Like, not that she's gonna pull out this fucking magic whistle that disorients this nigga and she can run away. I love that shit. Like, I couldn't have predicted that.
Whistle, but it was that shit took it to the whole next level. It decapitated that nigga.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Attention whistles are a thing, like to get you, but we know how a whistle works. A whistle doesn't disorient you. You know what I'm saying? They mix that concept with the concept of like a dog whistle, I guess. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's nuance. That's creative, bro.
They take something that you can't, because even then, like, she pull out the whistle, you may be like, she's gonna blow a whistle and police gonna come. Nah.
Really, like all the way up until the second that she blows it and fucks that nigga up, I'm not expecting what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love science fiction.
It's worse because instead of attracting like police, it attracts their people that is like hunting them.
Well, I mean, at that point, it's the sound is just a sound, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know it was gonna fuck that nigga up, like in his brain, like throw his equilibrium off. At that point, it's just a sound, and only people around, like they went into a tour into the men's city.
Yeah, into the men's city.
So there was no police around, you know what I'm saying? All it's meant to do is just disorient who else is with you and around you. They got way better technology. Like, so like when they get back to the car or whatever, and the dudes try to chase them, she hits this button on her ring and like there's a dome fucking invisible force field around that bitch. So like they got plenty of fucking protections.
Yeah, I saw that they had like a force field.
Yeah, they got plenty of fucking protections. And then this dude, the main character, the primitive dude, that's actually nice, that he was saying, you know, the dude that's actually nice. He saves the girls and ends up hiding in one of these barrels or whatever. I guess it's a battery or something. They said something about some moonshine. I don't know. He ends up.
He hides, but he gives moonshine to one of the dudes that they used to procreate.
Right, but when he was in the barrels at his grandpa's house, the old man is his grandpa. He said like there's a new batch of moonshine that just came in, so I'm thinking the barrels is the moonshine.
No, they don't drink. The way.
No, they drink.
Yeah, the guys drink, but the guys in the women's camp don't drink.
Right. Yeah. I haven't got to that part. Yeah, he pulls out his flask and they drink and shit like that. But I'm saying the barrel is not clear because the barrels, first of all, the whole reason that the transport vehicle stopped to let the barrels on is because the barrels are supposed to be batteries. But at his grandpa's house, he's talking like the batteries was the shipments of moonshine. You feel me? That was my confusion right there. Like, why the fuck does the machine?
It could turn out that they eventually there's like a whole smuggling ring. So we don't know. I mean, we ain't seen.
Right, it could be a smuggling ring, but the vehicle stopped because it was saying it was out of battery. They stopped, put these fucking barrels on, and the dude that puts the barrels on says, "Hey, the batteries are there," and it goes on like it's got fresh batteries. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Because, like, I watched the whole episode, the first 2 episodes. So I'm like, what the fuck? That's the only thing that kind of confused me. And mind you, I'm trying to read fast because the shit going by fast. And I ain't trying to keep pausing the shit and fucking reading and take three days to watch the goddamn shit. There's a couple things I went back and read again because it was just so fucking fast. But that one was a little weird. I don't think, and I don't. Because, you know, it's translation. It's not direct. So it really...
Some of the shit don't make sense.
I really don't think you're going to get an explanation if I go back and watch it again, which I plan to. It's just... But that's a cold-ass concept. I think... So when they get in there, usually the dudes take 2 days of rest and relaxation before they, you know, procreate, right? That nigga like, nah, I'm ready right now. I'm ready to go right now. You finna come into the room with me? What's up? He didn't know it was like a machine that get on your shit.
Oh, it's a machine that they have to?
Yeah, they're all artificial inseminated.
Oh, that's right. Because they said that the women had a group that was like, no, we want the right to be able to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
organically.
There's protesters talking about sex. So that sign that she was holding up, sex should be with a man, is what it says. Sex should be with a man.
Cowboys lost.
Nigga, I finna say, bro, Turpin, they kick receiver. Turpin got these niggas, ran that bitch to the opposing 41-yard line, bro. They starting field position was at the 41. Ended up with a field goal. Nigga, what? You started out at the 41, past the 50, and you got a field goal. That's when that play happened where they reviewed it and he caught it. And it was clearly out of bounds. I don't even know what the fuck they reviewed the shit for. His butt hit the pylon and he landed on the out of bounds. Like, your ass hitting the pylon don't mean shit if you didn't complete the catch. Like, I don't even know what the fuck y'all reviewing the shit for. Like,
But they always got to review touchdown plays like that.
nigga, that hoe was clearly not a touchdown.
They still got to the.
It was clear, bro. They reviewed that hoe like a nigga was challenging that hoe, bro. I'm like, nigga, his ass hit the pylon. That's the only part of him that was in bounds. His left foot might have scraped the ground as he was going out of bounds, but his butt clearly hit out of bounds. Like, this shit, like, they took like fucking 3 minutes on this shit. And I'm like, nigga, bro, it's not even close. What are you doing? You just giving the fucking offense a rest. Like, that shit matters too. Like, you're just giving the offense a break, bro. Like, you're giving everybody a break. You don't need a break.
Man, my boys, man, they was all happy. Cowboys gonna be eating some fried eagle tonight.
Nigga,
Boy, that
Sea to
that
catch
chap
fish.
did.
nigga roast turkey, nigga.
Lord. Hey, a whole bunch of teams got upset this week. College too. Alabama lost.
But
to
not the
Tennessee.
Texans.
Oh yeah, the Texans got that.
Because we was on the bye week. We was on the bye
Y'all
week.
got a win.
We got a
y'all
win
done
last week. The first win of the season. Who the fuck was it? Was it the damn,
played?
was it the Colts? It was some team that was like on their fourth game of the season last week. And that was the first kick return that they had. I was like, how the fuck that happened? How the fuck y'all go through 4 games and didn't have no kick return?
I mean, because they kick it out the end zone. Oklahoma does that to the teams.
Oh,
all the time.
okay.
They just kick.
I'm
they
like,
kick
wait,
it.
so y'all never got it kicked off to you or what? Like, okay, yeah, it just kicked out of bounds. That's what they meant. Okay.
I noticed that shit when I was watching yesterday's game. Oklahoma, every time they had to actually do a kickoff, they scored a touchdown, and we came back from halftime. They just boot that hoe. I'm tired of bounce.
Yeah, I just didn't think about that. I was like, how the fuck y'all? I'm thinking like they ain't getting no kick return at all. Like, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, how the fuck they ain't kicked the ball off? Yeah, kick return. I got you.
Yeah, Oklahoma do that shit all the time.
Oh, hey, another bad Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish clip. Let's see this.
What happened?
You remember Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears got the clip with the little kid in there they was getting sued for or whatever, right? Bro, you ain't heard about that shit? They got a kid and like, oh my God, bro, you late than the bitch. They so they was getting sued. They settled out of court because it was like this predator awareness type thing, and it was like a kind of like a comedy skit with like Ari Spears, like Tiffany Haddish dropping her son off with the uncle. The uncle is Ari Spears, and the uncle like got a hole in the newspaper while he got the newspaper up, and he looking at the kid, and he kind of like jacking off and shit. At the same time, he put the kid in the tub, and he like leaning over the tub where his like dick like right in front of the kid's face and shit. Like, and I think he like fall in the tub and shit. And they got an actual kid playing the shit. So the mother of the kid like suing these niggas like, and it's like 15 years later. The mother of the kid suing them for like harassment, abuse.
I heard.
I know you done heard it, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
Not that one. Not about that one. Because look, right now he getting a lot of hate because of whatever the fuck he said about Lizzo. There was another one a old ass clip where he doing some
Where he kissed that dude.
yeah, and he getting like a back rub.
Right, all that shit came out after this. All that shit came out after this, and this, there's an argument to be made that all of this shit came out because of this, because of this.
It did. It did. There's
No, I'm
no
saying
reason.
I'm saying like there was a nigga like speculating that, man, bro, all this allegation bullshit came out because he said that bullshit about Lizzo, like trying to say that like,
That's why it's happening.
huh?
I think that's why it's happening because that shit's been
Nah,
there.
bro.
And it's just now.
They like the dude, like the dude was alluding to that, like, you know, women power. You know, they got, you know what I'm saying. We can't say shit about fat people. We can't say shit about gay people. He was alluding to that being the reason why Aries Spears is getting excoriated. Which no, that's not the reason. These people filed a lawsuit for this shit way before all this shit happened. This like their third time filing this lawsuit. Yeah, so all this shit been out, like, and this shit would have came out regardless. The Lizzo shit didn't help, but this shit was always out though.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think depending if the parents knew, he should be able to win, because that's how they tried to do with Kurt Cobain. What's his band?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. Nirvana. There's a boy that they used. He in the pool. He got his wee out, and he trying to sue them niggas up to this day. And they're like, "No, bro, your parents knew what was happening." And he's like, "Well, I'm traumatized." No, you not, bro. You was out here signing the fucking picture 2 years ago. You just traumatized because you want a bag now.
Well, I mean, they so it's like, yeah, you sign on to the shit. Like. Yeah, you sign on to the shit, but at the same time, like, you don't get the full details. They probably tell you in the nicest way possible what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying?
But I still feel like, well, yeah, no, you're right. Because a lot of the times you don't even know what they're gonna show until it's already
like out. You don't know exactly what they gonna do. They probably tell you it's gonna be some risque shit, but they probably don't tell you exactly what they finna do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened with Lil Wayne when he did that video with that documentary with that one legendary producer. I forgot his name, Q something. That's when Wayne was all on the drink, and he got mad because they exposed his drink use over like in Amsterdam. Somebody like spilled his cup over, and he's like, "Oh no, that's $1,000 cup." And so he wasn't too happy that they showed that shit. So he like started bashing the documentary, and they're like, "No, bro, you signed off on it, so we still gonna release it."
I mean, that nigga's not a child though, so.
No, yeah, that's true. That
nigga's not a fucking child, bruh. Like, you can negotiate your own contract, nigga. But like, I mean, if they had no claim, then why the fuck did she settle out of court and pay them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, yeah, because this shit can be ongoing and shit like that. But the fact they did it three times, the fact they did it three motherfucking times, my nigga.
But sometimes you just settle that shit because it's longer, it's easier to settle than go through 3-4 court
and dragging your name through the mud and ruining all your shit as it comes by. So yeah, it could still be somebody just wants some money, but at the same time, they still got a point to say that like if the kid was put in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I try to get it, you know, I try to give Tiffany the benefit of the doubt because it's like, yeah, you sign the contract, you let your kid do this shit, bro. You let your kid do this shit. But if you can get some money from a nigga, why not? Like, why the fuck not? Like, they got money. They ain't finna. Now that they big stars and your kid was in something that big stars is in, they not finna get the pay scale raise up from being in the star with the stars they is. Tiffany Haddish is a huge star now. Like,
and we can't judge and say what could or couldn't damage that child from, you know what I'm saying?
100%, 100%. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be entertained. It's at least got to be entertained. Their qualms, you know what I'm saying? Because we weren't there, we're not that kid, and at the end of the day, if that shit happened to our kid, we might feel some type of way. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be fair, and it's like, nigga, they got enough money to pay these people off. Like, look, pay your motherfucking dues, my nigga. Just fuck it. It's a part. It comes with the territory of being a celebrity.
Nah, unless they asking for like an obnoxious amount. Look here, look.
It doesn't matter what they're asking for. That's why we settling out of court. She's not suing me. She sued me for whatever X amount, but we're gonna settle out of court for whatever I want to pay you, basically, because whatever I want to pay you is way more than what you got. So you gonna say yeah? You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, here you go again, bro.
Nah.
Here you go again, nigga.
These terrible ass angles.
These terrible angles, man. That nigga circumcised. I think he's circumcised, y'all. So don't worry, it ain't gonna be that bad. He ain't one of them Catholics. He ain't one of them Catholic Mexicans.
Talking about what's the shit? All this damn. Who else had done some shit like that? Well, nah, it wasn't with Aries Spears. You ain't seen what happened with T.I. and Charleston White?
Yeah, bro. Oh my God. There go a whole nother subject right here, bro. Nigga, bro, like, oh my God. Hold on. Let's get into this one, bro. Because the snitching thing is out of the line. The whole, like, it's everything just too much right now, bro. I got into it with a nigga that do lives, you know, like a nigga that's kind of like a underground DJ Academics. I got on his live stream and started talking about some shit. That nigga there just want a bunch of niggas to agree with him. He ain't having no motherfucking conversations and shit like that. Whatever. But like Charleston White, you know what Charleston White is here to do, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he trying to exacerbate. He trying to provoke y'all niggas, bro. Like.
And it's funny because he said that he's like, bro, I'm trying to talk to them on their level. They don't understand us. They don't understand when people try to talk to them nice and be like, hey man, brother, this is what you should do, brother. It's like, no, you got to disrespect them a little bit. You got to ruffle their feathers.
When people be like, you know, criticizing them for, I don't like his message. It's the same thing Kevin Samuels. I don't like his message. I don't like the way he delivered it. Nigga, when he was delivering the message nicely, nobody was clicking like and watching him. So now that he doing it a little bit more vigorously, now he doing it a little bit more exacerbatingly. Don't be mad now, nigga. Don't be mad now.
And it's funny because he even said, because he went after Kevin Gates, and Kevin Gates
said, I love you. And that nigga said, you know, Kevin Gates fucked me up. Because that's what he's about, bro. He's not about the bullshit, bro. And when he wrong, he apologized for saying fuck Nipsey. Because he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it to disrespect the man necessarily. He doing it to wake y'all niggas the fuck up and stop respecting every nigga that's promoting gangs and you know what I'm saying? He found out that Nipsey was trying to do shit the right way. But he still, at the end of the day, his point is, nigga, you promoted this gang shit, nigga. You a part of the reason. That's the point blank period. Point blank period. You can't erase that shit by doing some good deeds here and there, my nigga. I respect what you doing, but at the end of the day, you still influence the whole generation. You know what I'm saying?
You can be a murderer and come out and do everything else for society, but at the end of the day, you still did murder.
Right, but see, it's worse in this situation because you were talking about influence. I believe everybody should have the freedom of speech until you get the type of influence Donald Trump has, and then you use your freedom of speech, you abuse your freedom of speech. You just start saying lies that you know people are going to catch on to and repeat, and you're not even, you don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some instances where the shit should be taken away. So Charleston bringing light to shit like that is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, like niggas don't like him. And like when he talking about T.I.'s son, the grown ass man, he 18 years old now, right? So my nigga, fuck out of here. That ain't no child, bro. He can be criticized by other grown men for what he do. If another grown man feel like he hurting other grown men, other black men, if he feel like he's an example and he's not using his platform properly, he can excoriate that nigga. Let him do it. What the fuck is you gonna do, T.I.? And like the thing that just makes everything moot that these niggas don't fucking understand, bro. You cannot hurt me for what the fuck I said, bro. You can't win. Bro, you cannot win. I call you a bitch all day. And the next thing they finna do to Charleston White is talk about what they finna do to him. So now anything happened to him, we know who did it.
Yeah.
You can't win. It's not just Charleston White, bro. This anybody who could conduct themselves like a regular citizen. Miguel, if a nigga get into it with me, what you think I'm finna do? That bitch right here on me, and I'm finna shoot your ass, nigga, if you try to attack me, bro. You're not finna attack me because I'm talking shit, right? I'm not trying to act gangster or nothing, bro. You're not finna hurt me, bro. I'm too old to be getting into a scrap, nigga, and I got kids to come home to. I'm gonna shoot you if you do anything to me, my nigga. So, nigga, that can be as gangster as you want it to be, but you niggas not finna win by talking shit or trying to assault me because I talk shit. Dumb.
But right, you're not the type of nigga just to talk shit for no reason. You're gonna talk shit because somebody didn't push your button.
Precisely. But again, if it's just talking shit, I'm not gonna shoot you because you were talking shit. It's where these niggas try to cross the line and think that, oh, he called me a bitch, I gotta do something to him. No, you don't. That's not gangster. You moving because of everybody else. You moving because everybody else gonna call you a bitch, not because you feel me?
You getting played out your position.
You getting played, my nigga. Like, you letting that nigga play you out your position, bro. So, like, my nigga, you can't win with somebody who's saying they're gonna fight legally. Same thing against cops. Don't retaliate against cops. Document the experience and go to the police department the next day and file a formal complaint and then sue these niggas and try to get their qualified immunity taken away. So that you can sue them and try them like a regular civilian.
You got to go about it the right way, and with them, you got to go about it the right way. double rights.
Just in general, yeah, right way, because they're gonna try to hurt you or try to give you an unlawful demand. You know what I'm saying, or search you illegally and shit like that, and you have to be okay with that at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to go and retaliate later in litigation.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they don't do that type of shit to white people. You know what I'm saying? The moment they try to illegally search a white dude, he finna tell, I'm finna sue your ass. And such the search probably finna stop. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga got to get on the ground, got to get treated like an animal and shit like that. And you expect me to stay cordial during all of this shit, and then I got to go and do litigation later. It's hard to stay cordial when you know you ain't did nothing wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, yeah. Well, I know that could be like, man, when I be in the wrong, I be like, man, how you want me to stay respectful when you know I didn't do nothing wrong?
Right, and like, white people say, well, if you just cooperate, well, dude, he not giving you the orders. He not giving me the orders that he would give you. So you can cooperate. He ain't giving you no orders. You arguing with the nigga, and he ain't even put out his gun. I'm arguing with the nigga, he pull out his gun, tell me get out the car and get on the ground. That's two different cooperations, nigga.
I could say, officer, why I got to get out my car once, and they gonna pull out their gun. You can say it 5 times.
Man, hold on. Why I got to get out my car? Just because I told you, get out the car. White dude, I'm not getting out of my fucking car. Lock the door. Well, sir, please. Sir, please. We're just trying to be cordial here, sir. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Call my officer and call for backup.
Yeah, call for backup and shit, nigga. Fuck that bullshit, bro. It's easy to cooperate when you're white because you're not getting the same demands, bro. I argued with a black dude, an old ass black dude, about this shit the other day on Facebook. He talking about just cooperate. And I'm thinking I'm arguing with a white dude, but I keep shit general, you know what I'm saying, when I'm arguing. Like, when a white dude does this, not when y'all does this, you know what I'm saying? I keep it very general. And then I finally, halfway through the argument, I looked at this nigga shit. It's like a 50-year-old black dude. Like, if you don't get your fucking Uncle Tom ass on somewhere, bro. If you just cooperate, 90% of this shit happens because black dudes don't cooperate. What the fuck, bro? Nigga, I just watched a goddamn dude get arrested for watering his neighbor's plants while they was on vacation. What? A white dude would not have even been bothered watering plants, bro. The cop said, well, you should have gave me your identification because how do I know you just watering plants? He said, because I got the damn hose in my hand and I'm watering plants. What are you talking about?
It's not like I'm breaking in. And then it's funny because the neighbor even came out and tried to be like, oh no, he could be their pastor.
That's the same neighbor that called the fucking cops.
Yeah, and they still kept harassing him.
Dumb
like,
bitch.
Leave him alone. Like, I was wrong. Like, I'm the one that called. Can y'all please leave this man alone?
So she had fault too for like being dumb as fuck. Like, that's racist shit. Like, what the fuck? And the cops telling
Like,
them you have to ID
she could at
yourself
least-
because you a
if she
suspicious
was that
person.
way, she could at least came out and been like, "Hey, who are you?" And
She
I'm pretty
was.
sure if she actually walked out and saw, she would have known it was their pastor because she was like, "Yeah, he looks familiar. I see him across the street." No shit, the church is across
All she
the
seen from
street.
across the street was a black dude, my nigga. A black dude. She's just as at fault, my nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, she definitely had fault for that, and she even admitted she was like, "This is my fault." Whoop-de-whoop. But the cops still kept trying to mess with that nigga.
Fucking silly as fuck, bro. Hey, man, hit the like button, subscribe to Musey TV. We might fucking get a channel started, just Musey and Migo. I might drop all the shit on YouTube, man. Just Musey and Migo podcast. Encephalon Dawn, man. I don't know, man. We gonna see what it is. We gonna see what it is. But hit like, subscribe. Migo to cut off his video, so it's time to go. We probably come back
Real,
on.
dude?
Hell yeah, bitch, you ain't even fucking paying attention.
I ain't paying attention, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
You just cut your
You
video
know,
back
my
on. You can't see that your video on and off.
No, well, because I clicked the button and I didn't know it had. I thought you could still see me until I looked back. I was like, "Oh shit!"
So you weren't paying attention. Thank you. Prove my point.
No,
So
I was
anyway,
paying attention to what you saw, man.
either way, I ain't gonna get off the phone with you, ho. I'm finna go take a piss, and we just finna end this stream right now. We probably start another stream because it's an hour and 45 minutes, my nigga. Nobody watching no 4-hour stream, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That was another topic I was gonna touch on.
Oh well, we finna touch on it like Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson. We finna touch on it, baby. Yeah, we finna touch.